Hello students, welcome you all to our brilliant channel Maths Nation. Dear students, if you have not subscribed Maths Nation, kindly subscribe it now. Please, I promise to complete your syllabus. Would like to solve all your queries which you may kindly drop in the comment box. So dear students, in my last sessions we have discussed about Heron's formula. Today we continue with quadrilaterals. What do you mean by quadrilaterals? Quadrilateral is a geometrical figure, closed geometrical figure which is enclosed by four line segments. Any quadrilateral is a geometrical figure. Quadrilateral is a geometrical figure which is enclosed by four four line segments. Here the theorem 1 says sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. Here given A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. Here given A, B, C, D given A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral then we have to prove that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Then let us prove. Draw a diagonal AC. Here we draw a diagonal AC. Then the quadrilateral is divided into two triangles. Draw a diagonal AC. Then the quadrilateral is divided into two triangles. Here ABC triangle and ACD triangle. Here the quadrilateral ABCD is divided into two triangles, ABC triangle and ACD triangles. As we know that sum of three angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, then this is angle 4, this is angle 5, and this is angle 6. Here in triangle ABC, in triangle angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree by angle sum property of triangle. Sum of three angles in a triangle is 180 degree by angle sum property of triangle. Here in ACD triangle, angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree by angle sum property. Sum of three angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Then here angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 plus 180, which equal to 360 degree. Here angle 1 plus angle 6, angle 1 plus angle 6 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 6 is equal to angle A. Then in place of angle 2 we can write angle B. In place angle 3 plus angle 4, angle 3 plus angle 4 is angle C plus angle C, plus in place of angle 5 we can write angle D. Then this equal to 360 degree. Then we prove that sum of four angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Here angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Hence proved. Theorem 1. Then next the question said if the angle of three angles of a quadrilateral is given 100 degree, 98 degree, 92 degree. Find the fourth angles. Here suppose XYZ is a quadrilateral. Here XYZ, WXYZ is a quadrilateral. Here WXYZ is a quadrilateral. Here WXYZ is a quadrilateral, and angle X is 92 degree, this is 98 degree, and this is 100 degree. Then we have to find the angle Z. Here the angle, three angles are X plus Y plus Z plus W is equal to 360 degree. As sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Here angle X is 92 degree, angle Y is 98 degree. We don't know the value of angle Z. Angle W is equal to 100 degree, which is sum is 360 degree. Then angle Z is equal to 360 minus 92 plus 98 plus 100. Then this is 360 minus 190 minus 290. 360 minus 290, which is equal to 70 degree. Then the fourth angle W is equal to angle Z is equal to 70 degree. Okay. Then next questions. Here the next question says, another question says, I have already told you students, please practice variety of questions. Then can you appear any questions which will be asked in your exam paper. Always try to practice variety of questions. Here the question says, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral in which AB produced to X and CD produced to Y. CD produced to Y. Then here the angle A formed, and here the external angle B formed. And here this is angle X and this is angle Y. Suppose the ABCD is a quadrilateral. Here ABCD is a quadrilateral, in which AB produced to X and CD produced to Y, Then here the extra A and B are two external angles. X and Y are two internal angles. Then we have to prove that. Angle A plus angle B is equal to angle X plus angle Y. Then here draw a diagonal BD. Here draw a diagonal BD. Then to prove that angle A plus angle B is equal to angle X plus angle Y. Then here we have to prove that. Then draw a diagonal BD. Then here angle B is equal to angle ABD plus angle ADB by exterior angle property. The exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of two interior opposite angles. Here in the triangle ABD, B is the exterior angle and the interior opposite angles is this angle and this angle. Hence, angle B is equal to sum of two interior opposite angles, angle ABD plus ADB. In the same way, angle A is equal to angle CDB plus CBD plus CBD. Then here angle A, add 1 and 2. Add 1 and 2. We get angle A plus angle B is equal to angle CDB plus angle CBD plus angle ABD plus angle ADB. Here ABD plus CBD, ABD plus CBD. Here angle CDB plus angle ADB plus angle CBD plus angle ABD. Look at here. Angle CDB plus ADB. CDB plus ADB is equal to angle Y, is equal to angle Y, and CBD, this angle plus this angle is equal to angle X. Then we come to the conclusion that angle A plus angle B is equal to angle X plus angle Y. Okay, hence proved angle A plus angle B is equal to angle X plus angle Y. Okay, then students, you please practice your worksheet and please ask me your doubt in my comment box. Here various types of quadrilaterals. Let us discuss the definition of various types of quadrilaterals. What do you mean by trapezium? The trapezium is a type of quadrilaterals in which two sides are parallel and two sides are non-parallel. Suppose A, B, C, D is a figure. This is a trapezium. Here A, B is parallel to C, D, but AD is not parallel to BC. ABCD is a trapezium in which at least one pair is parallel sides is called a trapezium. Then isosceles trapezium. Isosceles trapezium is the trapezium in which two non-parallel sides have equal length. Suppose PQRS is a trapezium in which PQ is parallel to SR. Then the non-parallel sides PS and RQ are two non-parallel sides. This is the length of PS is equal to RQ. Then we say this is a isosceles trapezium. This is a isosceles trapezium. Isosceles trapezium in which two non-parallel sides two non-parallel sides have equal length. Two non-parallel sides are of equal length. Okay. Then next, what is parallelogram? Parallelogram is the quadrilateral in which both pair of opposite sides are parallel. Parallelogram is a types of quadrilateral in which opposite pairs are of parallel. Opposite pairs are of parallel sides. A, B, C, D. Suppose A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. in which AB parallel to CD and AD parallel to BC. Parallelogram is a type of quadrilateral in which opposite sides are of parallel. Suppose ABCD is a parallelogram in which AB parallel to CD and BC parallel to AC. Opposite sides are of parallel. Okay, parallel to each other. Then next, then what is rhombus? Rhombus is a type of parallelogram. Rhombus is a type of parallelogram in which all four sides are of equal length. Rhombus is a type of parallelogram in which all four sides are of equal length. Suppose ABCD. Suppose ABCD is a rhombus where AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to AD, and another more conditions is given here. Length of AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. Here all the sides are of equal length. All the four sides are of equal length and the opposite sides are parallel to each other. Means all rhombus are called parallelograms, but all parallelograms are not called rhombus. Then next, rectangles. What is rectangles? Rectangle is a type of parallelogram in which all the four angles are right angles. Rectangles are a type of parallelogram in which all the four angles are of right angles. Suppose ABCD. Suppose ABCD is a rectangle in which AB is a types of parallelogram in which AB parallel to CD and AD parallel to BC, and angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree, and length of AB is equal to length. Opposite sides are of equal length. In all parallelograms, opposite sides are of also equal length. They not only parallel to each other but also equal length. Then square. Square is a type of square is a type of rectangle in which all four sides are of equal length. All four sides are of equal length. ABCD is a square in which AB parallel to CD and BC parallel to AD, and another conditions, and angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is 90 degree, and another more conditions is given here. Length of AB is equal to length of BC is equal to length of CD is equal to length of AD. Means all four sides are of equal length. All four sides are of equal length. Then we come to the conclusion that all parallelograms, all squares are rectangles, but all rectangles are not squares. All rectangles, all squares are called parallelograms, but all parallelograms are not rectangle or square. Here all squares are called rhombus, but all rhombus are not called squares. Okay. Then students, today this much. In my next class we will continue with these quadrilaterals. Okay. Happy learning. Thank you students.